The first official time we met was in high school. I was a sophomore and he was a junior, I believe. And it was in Mr. Johnson's science class.
She sat across the way and she was laughing at me all the time, so we ended up talking.
But I had known of him for years before that as Whitey, kind of the naughty kid in school. I always thought, just from day one, that he was very, very funny, and his sense of humor just attracted everybody.
She was hardworking. She got me my first job, and she'd pick me up for it every day because I didn't have a car. So she was on top of her stuff at all times.
Our first date was at Panera Bread. I honestly don't remember much of what was said that day besides me laughing the entire time. And at one point he leaned across the table and made some joke about going 90 if I'll go 10.
Told her if I go 90% of the way on the kiss, she has to go 10. And it ended up working out for me, so.
She said you've been kissing her from today.
No, I don't think we did. I feel like it was, I wasn't even talking to him. I wasn't even engaging in it in the conversation as much as I could. And so then he cracked a joke I'll go 90 degrees if you go 10. Meet in the, I didn't really meet in the middle, but.
She might be wrong.
I knew he was the one so a lot of little things led up to it, but I always knew because I had known him for so long before and I had lived with him before.
I feel like I never knew the moment. It just always seemed right once we got together. We'd known each other for 10 years now. Friends the whole time. So I feel like we always loved each other, and now we just love each other even more.
I just remember in my head thinking I want that in my life forever. I want all the chaos and the fun times. I want it all, and I want Simba and I didn't love each other always. So I think that for me was it, is I just knew that I wanted that in my life.
The day I asked her to marry me, she did not think it was coming at all because I was told that I'd never get married. And so it was a huge surprise. I brought her to the falls, actually.
And he parks and it's freezing out. And then he doesn't just park, he gets out of the car and starts walking and tells me to follow him. He leads me down to the tower. We go, there's no hot chocolate, I wanted some. But we go up to the top and we're looking out at the lights. And then I don't know exactly when he left my side, when the music started playing, but I just kind of turned and Austin was down on one knee. I don't even know what he said to me except, "Will you marry me?" Because I was so cold, I just wanted to get out of there. I was really excited though.
Our family and friends, mostly our friends, reacted very poorly.
Don't get this on camera, but Tanner Huseman literally called me every day and was like, "That's incest!" No joke.
They have always known us as best friends, so everyone thought it was a little weird that we were dating. A couple of us told us not to do it because they thought it'd end badly, but look at us now.
Life without Austin would be empty and lonely, and I don't even want to think about that. That's sad.
I think I love everything about Ashlee.
His sense of humor. I love his eyes. I love that I can get pretty headstrong and just way up here, and he can just instantly bring me back to level ground.
The biggest challenge we face together and still face every day is parenthood. The challenge, it's the most rewarding challenge I've ever had though, and I'm glad that we're doing that together.
I love how he is a father to our son. I already knew I loved Austin, but I didn't realize how much I loved him till I saw him be a father to our son. That's, every day is the best thing for me to see.
I'm excited for the wedding. It's gonna be probably the greatest day of our lives. And I'm nervous, of course, but I just know that it's gonna be a blast, so I'm not really worried. And she's a control freak, so she's gonna handle everything on it until we get there, so I trust her.
I am super excited to marry my best friend and have him by my side forever. I'm really excited for like all of our life's adventures we're going to do and to see our son grow up together. I love you, babe.
Ashlee, I love you.